A total leftist purge of conservatives, people of faith, those who believe in the vision and conception of our founding fathers is underway. Make no mistake about it, the left wants us all dead. D-E-A-D, dead. It's not just removing us from social media platforms. We know that's been going on for a long time. And of course, the Trump Justice Department did nothing about it. Now Biden controls the Justice Department, so don't expect that. Freedom Watch, my group, has a class action suit, an antitrust suit in front of the Supreme Court right now. We filed a petition for writ of certiorari. Same thing with regard to communist China and COVID-19, destroying our health, destroying our economy, destroying our emotional well-being. It was your Freedom Watch that brought the case, class action in Dallas, Texas, and Jerusalem, Israel, that are going forward for that damage. Don't expect much to happen from those judges, however, but we're making a point. And in fact, because the legal system has completely been stolen by the left and broken down, as Thomas Jefferson predicted, the judges have turned into tyrants and despots. They're not accountable to the people. We are in a revolution right now. Make no mistake about it. And then, of course, there's the smearing of conservatives over what happened at the Capitol. As I said last week, you've got stories out there this morning from Associated Press, which has essentially become communist like everything else in this country that's in control. And they're claiming that conservatives are responsible for the violence on Capitol Hill. Well, as far as what I saw on TV, I saw mostly a bunch of broken windows. I broke more windows in elementary school playing window golf. I got 3 days off for that. Then I think were broken in the U.S. Capitol. But this was the natural result, as Jefferson said, the natural manure of the government not representing the people. And that's what he wrote in the Declaration of Independence. When in the course of human events, the sovereign, the rulers, no longer represent the people under the laws of nature and nature's God have a right to alter or abolish that government and to form a new government by and for the people with equal rights for everyone in pursuit of happiness and other worthy endeavors. I'm paraphrasing what was said. It was much more beautiful what Jefferson wrote. But you see, the left, they're arrogant. The left thinks they're in control. The left now thinks that they can crush us all. And they're making a big mistake. We saw Joseph Biden on TV last week, the biggest criminal ever to occupy the White House, soon to be on January 20th. Someone who laundered millions, if not billions of dollars from communist China into his own coffers to pay for his expenses. A senator for 47 years, yet he's a multi-millionaire. Took bribes throughout that period. The biggest criminal. He makes Richard Nixon look like a Boy Scout. And Nixon was not corrupt in that sense. He made a mistake with regard to Watergate. He did not become a rich man in office. But that's what we've got. And then, of course, Kamala Harris, that evil witch of the left, who's going to bring in all of the radical leftists to divide up this country to the point that nothing will be left, and then they'll start fighting with each other. That's where we stand. Talk about violence and incitement. The president didn't incite anything last week. He asked for a peaceful protest at the Capitol. But I'll tell you who incited. The Louis Farrakhan's of the world, the Barack Obamas, the new Black Panthers Party, Black Lives Matter, others, white groups as well, the Anti-Defamation League by supporting them. People that are supposed to be there for Jewish people. I'm Jewish Christian. They're not. They're ultra-leftists. They're borderline socialists and communists as well, in the mold of Karl Marx, a disgrace to the Jewish people, an inimical disgrace. And this is exactly what we're up against right now. But when I brought lawsuits in Dallas, Texas for the massacres that occurred after Farrakhan called on killing cops just 3 days before, both a Clinton judge and a Trump judge dismissed those cases. That's in my book, It Takes a Revolution. Read about it. Hot off the newsstand, hot off the press. Get it, because that's the roadmap to a peaceful and legal revolution. Citizens' grand juries, a new Continental Congress, a third, to form a new government by and for the people, which we have a right to do in Philadelphia this spring. We're going to be setting it up, and the indictments are going to start coming down in the next weeks, first against Biden and his son and everybody else. And your Second Amendment rights. Arm yourself to the hilt. Buy as many guns as you can. Do not use them offensively. Do not hurt anybody. But get ready for when they come for you and your family, because they're coming for you and your family. They want the keys to your house, to your car, to everything. You get ready to defend yourself when they fire on you, because it's going to happen. Because if we don't go away, they think they can do it with social media. They think they can do it by impeaching the president and convicting him so he can't run for office again. Others will spring up in his place. President Trump did great things, but his time has come and gone. Now it's up to we, the people. We must rise up. We must put up more than a resistance. We must take the country back. These barbarians are inside our gates. The left knows no bounds, and you need to think about that and recognize that. They're coming for you and your family. So go get my book, It Takes a Revolution. Forget the scandal industry. I'm not going to make money on it. Read it and read the Declaration of Independence and see what now we have to do. The road is ahead. God is with us if we're with ourselves. Rise up. I'll be back tomorrow with another special podcast. Until then, thank you for listening to me. But sober up, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming for you and your family.